808 years ago today, the Charter of the Forest was signed in England by King Henry Roman III. This law document is sometimes described as the sister of the Magna Carta and granted rights of free men to use the forests of England once reserved for King William I and his descendants. Many today learn from Robin Hood productions that the Kingswood was a place where people couldn't hunt or gather. The Charter of the Forest changed that and remained in force for centuries. Hear what legal scholars have to say within 220 the Forest Charter. This charter was almost unique in providing a degree of economic protection for free men who used the forest to forage for food and to graze their animals. In contrast to Magna Carta, which dealt with the rights of barons, the Charter of the Forest restored to the common man some real rights, privileges, and protections against the abuses of an encroaching aristocracy. Sir William Blackstone, the famous legal scholar and judge, remarked in the 18th century that the Charters of Liberties, which meant the Charter of the Forest and Magna Carta, were the most important accord of any kind to come out of the Middle Ages. More good news on this date. The Dominican Republic adopted its first constitution in 1844. Abraham Lincoln was elected President of the United States, the first Republican to hold the office and a one-term congressman 14 years earlier, who wrote a bill that would abolish slavery. In D.C. in 1868, the UN General Assembly passed a resolution condemning South Africa's racist apartheid policies and calling for UN members to cease military and economic relations. 1968 Constitution Day in Tajikistan. 1934 happy birthday Sally Field, who first appeared on TV in Gidget and the Flying Nun. While playing a feisty mill worker in Norma Ray, for which she won an Oscar, she fought so hard in one scene that she actually broke the rib of an actor playing one of the cops. Upon accepting the Best Actress award, she exclaimed in a memorable speech, "I can't deny the fact that you like me. Right now, you like me." Rooted and Rights in 2018 CC license, she won her second Academy Award for Places in the Heart and also added 3 Emmys, 2 Golden Globes, a Screen Actors Guild, and a Tony nomination to her resume. Her movie career escalated during the 1960s with Smokey and the Bandit, and she co-starred in the hits Mrs. Doubtfire and Forrest Gump in the 90s. In 2015, she portrayed an eccentric 60-year-old above who becomes infatuated by a young coworker in Hello, My Name is Doris, for which she was nominated for a Critics' Choice Awards. She wrote a 2018 memoir in pieces and said 70 is old and that's okay. I've gathered strength behind my years. I have value that doesn't come when you're 50 or 40 or 30 or 20. It doesn't come until you've been in the saddle for a number of years. Watch an interview with ARP about aging below 19. So 46 happy 3rd birthday to the wonderful Emma Stone, an Oscar-winning actress who first gained popularity in Superbad, but went on to impress audiences in The Amazing Spider-Man, The Help, Birdman, and La La Land. 2016 photo, Weimarin SD, CC license, The Gifted Sinner, and Jokester born in Scottsdale, Arizona, has donated time and money to autism and breast cancer awareness and supports fellow actors in need of financial assistance. 1988 photo of saxophones by Franz Berkelar, CC license also 169 years ago today. John Philip Sousa, the father of the marching band who wrote Stars and Stripes Forever, was born. He was the U.S. Marine Band leader under 5 presidents and invented the saxophone after realizing the bass sound from the tuba was being lost because the sound coming out of the instrument went skyward instead of being directed toward the audience. 1084 happy birthday to the actor, writer, and director-producer Ethan Hawke, who was born in Austin, Texas, 50 years ago today. 2018 photo by Neil Grabowski, Montclair Film, CC, licensed TED Talk 2020. YouTube after his breakthrough performance in the 1968 drama Dead Poets Society, he went on to act in 8 films and win nominations for a Tony Award for The Coast of Utopia and 4 Oscars for each for Best Adapted Screenplay, Before Sunset and Before Midnight, and 2 for Best Supporting Actor Training Day, which co-starred Denzel Washington and Boyhood. Hawke has also directed 3 feature films, 3 off-Broadway plays and a documentary, and is the author of 2 novels, a fable called Rules for a Night and a graphic novel. Last year, he sported a very long, shaggy beard playing the abolitionist outlaw John Brown in The Good Lord Bird, a self-produced 7-part Showtime series. He also joined his real-life daughter Maya from his former marriage to Uma Thurman in a romantic comedy film last year, Revolver, playing a father-daughter pair in the 1960s when the Beatles obsessed girls' schemes to become a couple with George Harrison. Watch Hawke's talk during lockdown last year. Give yourself permission to be creative. 1970.